Belmont Media Center coverage of Belmont High varsity hockey. Tonight we have a big matchup, Middlesex League contenders, Belmont High against Arlington. Arlington had a huge win the other night.
Yep, 2-1, Pope Francis. Nolan Russell with the game winner at their overtime game. It's going to be a good one here, folks, as a classic hometown rivalry. Number 6, Arlington, come to challenge Belmont here at the Skip. We'll be underway shortly.
Belmont had a tough first round match, last matchup against Reading with a 5-2 loss. Game took a turn second, third period.
Both goals for Belmont in that game scored by Cam Burns, freshman. We'll see a lot of him tonight as we will get underway here now.
Arlington wins the faceoff, gets it back down on their own end. The Sparks is going to work that puck around. Puck pops up to Danucci coming around. Kayoshi coming back hard. Puck gets dumped in. Curran tried to push that puck, ends up bouncing through. Shot gets in, Harrington's able to get a glove on it. Pops out in front. Refotis is able to push that puck out across the red line and dump it in. Belmont looked to get a change. Vartanian try to push that puck through. And Courtney's going to go on the forecheck. Puck gets fired into the stands. Or into the bench by Drew Beck.
Great job by both teams getting a quick start to the game. Nice job Arlington taking it down to Belmont's side, getting a good shot on net. As we see here, Belmont will stick to their own strategy of getting quick bench changes in and out of this game. We are underway with 13:53 left in the first.
Patterson's going to be on face-off against Courtney. Kamujan's able to push that puck down. Arlington's going to wind it back up. Nice stretch pass down the middle, where Patterson is able to work that puck in. That puck got bounced out. Looked like it hit the pipe. Courtney's able to drive that puck down low. Did a nice job of that the other night. Out in front to Kamujan. Puck works back out, fired up over. Belmont's doing a good job of keeping pressure down low. Courtney battling on the wall. Great back check. Kamujan's able to push that puck again, wire it across to Burns. Belmont's going to look for a change. Arlington seems content just to sit back on their own end. Plays a loose puck up the wall. Petrillo's kind of dancing with his own zone. Works back down to DC. Arlington seems content just sitting behind their goalie for a little bit. Sweeney whips that puck up the wall. Rowan was sort of sitting on Sullivan. He was able to tap that puck past him. Puck works out front. Harrington, then works its way through.
Arlington there. Great job getting the puck to Belmont's side. Got a quick goal right there. Unlucky for Quinn Harrington. He's done a great job hitting all the pressure that's been put on him these last few games. Arlington will take the lead here 1-0 with 12:15 left to go in this first period.
I think that was Casey Eunice that fired that puck. I don't know if it got tipped in front, a lot of traffic. The puck gets pushed down below Harrington. Gets worked up the wall. Tierney was there fighting for it. Kerwin's been battling down low. Yeah, it was Units that got that goal. So nice shot out front, a lot of traffic. Arlington's kind of turned it on now, trying to put some pressure down low on Belmont. Eunice still out there. He turns again. Gets a weak shot that got tipped. I think Miles Garver got a stick on that. Oh, big shot over the top. Again, Eunice was right out in front. Put that puck over Harrington. Harrington's able to dig that puck out with the glove.
Arlington here being quick and shooting hard. Clearly that is working for them as they are putting the pressure on Belmont. Thomas Courtney and Gabe Fusion are two key players for Belmont. If they get the rhythm going, this is going to be a great game with 11:17 left to go in this first period.
Gaffey's out on the faceoff. Evan Robb for Arlington. Robb ends up winning that. Puck gets worked back. Rowan skids that puck up the boards. He's trying to get it to Awte. Awte takes a big hit down to the boards. Arlington's going to fire that back in on Harrington. Howe worked that puck back up the wall. He's not able to clear the blue line. And Ochi's able to fire that puck down and look like he's going to get an icing on that. Belmont needs to get a little pressure off to keep getting stuck in their own zone.
Kai Ochi here getting his first varsity start as a sophomore. He was varsity as a freshman, but did not play as much as he's doing this year. He's a speedy little guy. Trust me, if he gets a breakaway, that puck's going in the net.
Yeah, he's been flying around the rink.
Yeah, 10:46 left to go in this first period.
Nolan Russell on that face-off. He's been the superstar for Arlington this year, last couple of years. Nice battle down low, comes across to Courtney, or Kamusian. Tries to take that middle, ends up getting the puck popped off his stick, but he's able to get it behind the goalie. DiPlacido's in net tonight for Arlington, number 1. Nice drive to the net. Harrington's able to eat that up.
Great job there, Quinn Harrington. Great save there. He's had a lot of those this year.
Nolan Russell showing off his speed.
Nolan Russell is going to be a key player here for Arlington as he is for them every game. Again, he scored an overtime winner against Pope Francis. 10:14 left to go here in this first.
And Courtney's in on the face-off. Puck gets pushed back to Arlington, comes out of the blue line. They'll have to clear the zone. Rowan will pick that puck up. Rowan skating that up, looks to dump that in. That could be an icing. It's played by the goalie. Beck kind of met him in the middle to stop him. Let that puck go a little earlier than he wanted to. Beck gets his pocket picked. Fotis is able to kind of dig that puck out, tuck it down below. Nice little hustle again by Ochi using that speed. Sweeney's going to try to pick that puck up. Taking a little harassment by Tierney. Batanian puts that puck across. Puck gets thrown in the middle. Big goal by Beck. Drew Beck takes that puck right in the middle and is able to one-time it past Harrington for a 2-0 lead.
Drew Beck was there for the placement, got a great shot off, went right by Quinn Harrington. Belmont defense has to step it up here if they want to be in this game. With 9:19 left to go in the first, Arlington is up 2-0.
It's a tough play when you leave Beck right in the middle there. Nobody on him, nobody matched him up, no one stick on puck. Eunice works into the face-off with Courtney. Oh, they're throwing Eunice out. So Sullivan will come in and take that face-off against Courtney. Arlington's just content to get that puck across the red line, dump it in. Puck gets in on Harrington. He's able to block it up over the net. Oh, that puck gets lost in front. Kind of skids in front of Harrington's able to knock that puck, stop that puck with the glove.
Good job there. Quinn Harrington, again, has a lot of pressure on him taking Bauer's spot from last season. Ethan Bauer moved up to Belmont Hill, as with a lot of Belmont starters, as they transferred up to private schools to get on with their hockey careers. 8:55 left to go here in this first.
Harrington has to push one apart. Skids under the stick of Tasmer. Nice chase by Courtney. He's able to dump that puck down low. Give Belmont a chance on that forecheck. Burns is doing a little harassing down below the net. Oh, that was close. Curran picked that puck up just beyond the blue line, was able to throw it back through. There'll be a face-off right in front of the Arlington bench.
As we see, this is not the same Belmont team we saw last year. As Rowan and Connolly pick up this team, they've done a great job so far this year, handling all this pressure, and we hope to see more from them as the season goes on.
Arlington's able to push that puck through. Puck goes wide of the net. Works up to the D, fires in again, wide of Harrington. Kennedy's battling down low with Rowan. Arlington just circling that puck around. Rowan battles down low to try to pull that puck off. Tries a one-handed out. Puck's at his feet. Mahoney was trying to play that puck, finally gets it off the blue line. Nice little poke check by Rowan. Not able to clear it out. Puck just skids in. Oh, puck popped out in front. Brodigan's able to get that puck off the wall. Rowan's just going to be content to hammer that puck out. They're going to wave off the icing. Stepped right over the Arlington player. Mahoney's able to go down and get it. Takes a little hit for his efforts here. Arlington comes in on a 2-on-1. Harrington's able to fight that off with the blocker. See Matt Howe's up in front and forward now. Rowan and Garver back on D. Puck's popping around. Puck gets worked in front. Oh, I don't know if that was a save in front by Harrington, but the puck popped back out. Arlington still controls it, tries to jam it through. The puck gets fired down for icing.
What we're seeing here is the speed of Arlington. Not just one or two players, every single player on the ice is speeding down, trying to hammer Quinn Harrington with those pucks. Harrington doing really, really well under all this pressure. With 6:40 left, Arlington is 2, Belmont 0. Belmont defense has to step it up, and their forwards have to take it out and try getting some shots on net.
Big Drew Beckett on the face-off with Courtney. Puck works up to the D. Gets fired wide of Harrington. DC kind of pushed that puck in. Courtney comes back. Tries to circle around the net. Kerwin looks to fire that puck up. Burns just kind of fires it into his own net on the backhand.
Let's take a look at a couple of new players here on the ice this year. Jake Kerwin got moved up from JV from last year. He's done a great job so far this year, handling all his pressure. In a big part for Belmont as now we get underway with 6:23 left in this first period.
Beck wins that face-off back. Puck gets pushed out past the blue line. DC wasn't able to keep that in, and he's able to fire it back down low, where Garver goes in and chases. Puck gets worked across. Now Courtney tries to fire that puck out, and he's not able to do it. Puck stays in low. Danucci battling down low on the wall. Trying to work that puck back to back. Puck gets slid along wide. Oh, it's tipped in front. Tanian had a backhand tip. The puck gets fired out. DC will wind that puck up and throw it back down below Harrington. The Kerwin's going to fire that puck up. Just misses Kamusian, and the puck's going to go for an icing.
Belmont sticking to their strategy of changing fast. Bunch of line changes you'll see in this game from Belmont. That's Tim Foley's strategy of getting fresh legs into the game so they can get the speed and get some momentum going with 5:40 left to go here in this first period.
Gaffey steps into the face-off. Ref's taking his time lining everyone up. Gaffey's able to win that face-off. Rowan's able to fire it around. It's a set play where they try to get the wing going out of the zone. Oh, Harrington's able to fight off another shot by Vartanian. Puck works up the wall, gets fired back in. Harrington, oh, and it sneaks under. Harrington looked like he had the initial save, and it kind of squirted through. And Arlington takes a 3-0 lead with 5:23 to left in the first.
This is not what Belmont was hoping for as Arlington take up a 3-0 lead. That puck tipped off the pad of Harrington, hit the post, and went in. Unlucky for Harrington, but great job by Arlington. This pressure is getting to Belmont, and Belmont don't find a way to handle it. It's going to be like this all game.
Arlington works that puck up the wall. Rowan ends up standing him up, seeing a Petrillo on the blue line. Puck gets worked through. Harrington's able to fight that off, and Rowan's able to rip that puck down and get an icing. Get a little pressure out of the way.
With 10 minutes in this game, Harrington has been hammered all game long by the pressure from Arlington. Belmont defense has to step it up here if they want to stay in this game. For Belmont, looks like they have 3 goalies suited up today with backup number 40, Oliver Scherer, and number 25, freshman Calvin Rossi.
Courtney's able to stay with that puck on the face-off. Ends up being a stalemate. Finally kicks up to the Arlington D, who's just going to dump it down low. Kerwin's going to chase where Garver will pick it up. Tries to work that puck up the wall and gets stuck. Burns tried to kick that puck out. It didn't make it. Now it's sort of at the feet. Back across to Harrington, but he's able to push that puck away. Cody got caught on the wall. Burns battling on the side, but it gets dumped again where Kerwin's going to have to go down and chase. Courtney's able to come out with it. Fires it into traffic. Puck gets dumped down low again below Harrington. Arlington takes that opportunity to change. They're able to pull the puck out. Sort of a backhanded pass across. But Nolan Russell picks that puck up and works down on Miles Garver. And another goal in front. 17, Cam Petrillo is able to punch that puck in. A nice centering pass. Belmont's down 4-0 with 3:56 left in the first.
This is not what Belmont was expecting at all. Nick Foley is not looking too happy with his team's performance. With only 12 minutes in this game, Arlington have put up 4 goals on this Belmont team as we are underway again.
Arlington looking to work that puck back into the middle. Rowan fires that puck across the Howe. There's a clean entry coming through. Fotis kind of peeled off. Where Sweeney's able to push that puck up to Russell and work that puck across. Belmont's doing a decent job in the neutral zone. They're not picking up men in their own zone. Russell spins a little around. Just tries to center that pass. Puck gets worked down back along the boards. Back to pass and in on Harrington's able to stick with that puck. Kind of squirted through.
That was some great progress there by Belmont getting the puck into Arlington's zone, but could not succeed getting shots on net as the Arlington defense gets it right back up to their forwards as they will take it down to Belmont's side. With 3:10 left in this first period, Arlington 4, Belmont 0.
We're to get into that face-off. Puck gets worked back to the D. The shot coming through got blocked. Lemieux tried to get that puck up the wall, took a spill, but stayed with it. Oh, and he takes a big hit. He's able to dump that puck down low. Brogdon came in for a hit, lost his stick, came in heavy. Puck gets pushed across the back, who takes it down low. He's gonna look to center that puck. Brogdon's able to pick the pocket. Number 10, Tasmer. And then he loses and it gets dumped back in where Rowan's going to go chase. Rowan's going to take that puck out of his own zone. I think Lemieux got caught up. He's looking to change. Puck gets worked through the back, works down on Rowan. Rowan's able to tip that puck away. Puck still gets centered. And another goal from Arlington. The puck gets pushed across from back. Arlington scores another one. Make it 5-0 with 2:07 left in the game. In the first period.
This is not the Belmont team that we've seen over the season so far. They've never let in 4 or 5 goals in this first period. Belmont defense wants to step it up here as if they want to stay in this game. 2 minutes left in this first period.
Puck gets worked across down below. Arlington just working behind their own goalie. Turn that puck over in front. Courtney was able to get a light shot off. Trickled into the goal. Didn't get much on it, but it was a nice setup in front. Burns was able to make a play. He's able to stick with that puck. Slow Arlington down through the neutral zone. Courtney's able to pick that puck up. Kamusian was able to push that puck through, got tripped up coming into the zone. Arlington will try to work back. Kamusian with a little bit of a forecheck. Nice read by Garver. He's able to drag that puck across and then takes a big hit coming across the middle for his efforts. He's gonna have to go collect his stick and get himself back on D. Eunice sort of worked that puck across. I don't have a 16 on their roster. I'm not sure who 16 is for Arlington.
Last time these two teams met was last year in January in the Ed Burns Coffee Pot Tournament. Belmont taking that one 2-1. The last minute goal scored by them. This time it is a very different story as Arlington is leading 5-0 in this first period with under a minute left.
Peter Foderson on the faceoff. Rowan's able to collect that puck and circle back. Rowan's trying to work his way through, kind of dumps that puck and then goes on the chase. Oh, that should be a penalty. Rowan got absolutely tripped up. It was a nice hustle play by Rowan. Just got his legs taken out.
Rowan there showing off his speed as that will be a penalty for Arlington.
And Sweeney's going to go in the box for 2 minutes for a trip.
And this will be big for Belmont with the power play. They have a great chance to score. Again, Belmont is best in the power play. This is where they are the best. So if they're going to score, they're going to do it here within these 2 minutes. 40 seconds left to go in this first period.
Courtney and Russell in the face-off in the Arlington end. Courtney's able to punch that puck to the wall, but Russell picks it up and takes it behind his own net. He's able to fire it down past Gav where Rowan's going to go chase. Click that puck from Quinn Harrington. Belmont's going to try to get out of their own end with some speed. Courtney cuts that puck back. Burns forces that down the wall to Courtney. He's in a battle with Russell on the wall. Puck kicks in front, stays on Courtney's stick, and then Arlington's able to collect it and just dump it down in front of Harrington. That'll end the period. So Belmont will start the second period with 1:20 on the power play. So not the period Belmont wanted.
Yeah, that will do it for the first period. Arlington 5, Belmont 0. Belmont hope to regroup here. Coach Foley will talk to his guys, and we will see you back here in about 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, Belmont facing a lot of pressure. Harrington getting hammered by those pucks. As we get a change in net, Oliver Scherer, the sophomore, will be put in the second period.
Belmont starting on a power play here. The puck is dropped underway. Arlington has its Sparks back in their zone. Puck's batted down by Russell, but Belmont regains possession. Burns tries to get it in, got nothing. Sparks sends it in deep to the Belmont zone. Scherer comes out to retrieve the puck. Rowan chased by Russell. Jeez, he is fast. as they're fighting for it along the boards now. Russell comes out with it. He passes it back for Drew Beck, the big fella. He gets it over to Sparks, who looks up in the zone for Petrillo, but can't find him. Rowan now with the puck back in the zone for Belmont. He slides it to Gabe. Kumjian fires it in deep. Courtney and Russell along the boards looking for it. Courtney looks in the middle, nobody home. Petrillo has it. Chips it off the glass and out. Rowan now in the Belmont zone. He's looking up to make a stretch play. Mikey Rowan. Looks like he's going to take it himself here. Here comes Mikey Rowan. Curls at the top of the circle up for Courtney. Courtney fumbles with it a little bit. Slides it over to Gabe. Gabe with a good spin move. Looks for a shot. Looked for a tip, but Beck deflected it up and over Snyder. Or sorry, that is not John Snyder in that. That is Chris DePlacido. Arlington might have also made a goalie change. As here's Rowan with the puck again. Back to even strength here. Gabe hits Nick Iannelli, but Iannelli can't bring the pass in. As now they're down in the corner. Ooh, ref took a tumble. Another scrum along the boards for it. Coming out with it's Arlington's Casey Younes. Sparks looks to work it up for Danucci, but it's back down low. Will Mahoney now with it for the Ponders. Mahoney gives it to Sparks. Evan Sparks makes a long pass for Armin Vardanarian. Drops it for Mahoney. Mahoney's shot stopped by Scherer. Blockered away into the glass. Now Fotis with it for Belmont. Ooh, looks for a pass a little out in front, and Will Mahoney fires it in for the Marauders. Kerwin now with it for Belmont. Looking long maybe for Gallagher, but Gallagher can't pull it in. That's going to be an icing.
Number 84 in Arlington, Drew Beck. I was wondering where I heard that name before, and now it came to me. He is the varsity football tight end. I'm pretty sure he is committed to college because of it.
Yes, Division I at Bryant University, I believe.
University. Yeah. And as for Arlington, they have been showing off their speed this whole game. Not just one or two players again. All five of their players have been showing off their speed. Great job by Belmont in this second period, coming out a little bit more aggressive than they did in the first, keeping pressure, a little bit pressure off of Scherer. We have 12:35 left to go in this second period.
Things are looking a little grim for the Marauders here, but still a lot of hockey left to play. But after the tie-up, Kerwood fires along the boards, but it's brought in by Arlington. Fecto with it now. He loses it to Iannelli. Iannelli looks up. Oh, now here comes Belmont. Brodigan sends it in deep. And now Iannelli puts it on net, sticked away by DePlacido. Now Belmont has it. Kerwin fires it in deep. Belmont on the forecheck. Deasy with it behind the net for Arlington. He gives it to his partner Sweeney. Sweeney up the ice for Kennedy. Kennedy now, Arlington with another chance. Comes to no avail. Good defense in the middle there from Belmont. Matt Howe. Here comes Nick Iannelli with the puck. He's going to send it in deep. Belmont's looking to get a change. Iannelli fighting with Sweeney along the boards. Now Belmont looks to get it out. Or Arlington does, sorry. But it's sent back into the Arlington zone. Deasy now with it. He fires it long for Fecto. Charlie Fecto chips it down below the net. Where Belmont recovers. Courtney now stretches it to Matt Howe. Matt Howe now rushes it. Gets it into the Arlington zone once again. Belmont doing a good job of fending off the Ponders. Still in the zone. Gabe now with it, was looking for someone, but Evan Rabb of Arlington recovers. So now the Ponders look to get it out again. Courtney loses it to Courtney. Now Tommy Courtney with it. Looks, he got Burns. Burns looks to cross, nobody home. French fires it back into Arlington zone for Belmont. There's Frenches on both sides of this rivalry. As now Burns pins O'Connor along the boards. Another scrum for it. This time William drives someone to the ground. Burns got a shot off, but it was stopped by DePlacido.
Great job by Belmont. Again, we did not see any of this from the first period. They've come out being aggressive, kept the puck on the Ponders side. A little bit on Oliver Scherer, sophomore for Belmont High School. Just joined the team this year. He played club hockey last year.
You can see Arlington lining Russell, the speedster, out wide on the face-off. Sparks now sends off the boards, and Nolan Russell is, he's behind him, but to no avail. Scherer tries to get it out, but Russell ends up with the puck. Russell reverse hits Kerwin there. And now Courtney has it for Belmont. Tommy Courtney enters the zone, drops it for Burns. Burns shot. Petrillo got a stick on it. As now Burns up to the point for Kerwin, who can't keep it in. He sends it back in. Courtney doesn't seem to realize it was offside. Oh my gosh, almost an own goal from Will Mahoney of Arlington there. Mahoney back behind the net with it, gets it to Sparks. Sparks looking for a stretch pass to Russell, but Kerwin intercepts. He gives it to Fotis. Fotis sends it deep into the Arlington zone. But now Arlington still has it. Russell flips it forward, and here comes Sean Patterson of Arlington. Patterson shot off the crossbar and into the netting.
Again, great job by Arlington. Putting the pressure on Belmont, getting shots off net. Again, Belmont has really regrouped here in the locker room, came out, been aggressive, and it is paying off for them as they're getting more and more shots on net. Eventually, one of these will go in, and Belmont could be back in this game.
Ooh, Beck gets kicked out of the face-off circle. In comes DiNucci. Face-off, one more Arlington, but Ochi's able to get up there and get a stick on the puck, but to really no avail. Rowan now has it. Sticks, looks forward, but nothing. Drew Beck now loses it, but regained by DiNucci. DiNucci shot in on Scherer. He's gonna put a stop to play.
Scherer's been good for Belmont all season. Great backup goalie. He has a lot of hockey experience. Hockey is his main sport. Been a goalie all his life. He'll be good as Quinn Harrington will graduate this year. He will be next up, and after that should be Calvin Rossi, which is suited up on here on the bench, number 25.
Face-off won by Belmont there. We go forward along the boards. Arlington comes out with the DiNucci shot on Scherer. Save, rebound from Beck. Another save made by Scherer. Vartanarian looks in the middle, got nobody home. As now here comes Ochi. Went for Gallagher, but couldn't really find him. Arlington now has it. It's Deasy. Gives it over to Sweeney. And now it's Arlington looking to break out. Drew Beck with it. The big man once again. Met by Mikey Rowan. Rowan's going to play some good defense there to stop an opportunity. O'Connor looks to get it in for Arlington. Oh, and he sends it over the glass, almost hitting a few fans over there.
Aggressive shot there, O'Connor. We have 8:23 left to go in the second period as Belmont still yet any goals. Arlington maintaining their 5-point lead. Great job by both teams. Both goalies been doing a great job, especially Arlington. Saving the shots on net by Belmont as we will get underway here with 8:20 left in this their second period.
Face-off won by Belmont. Looking to get out there is Tierney, but he can't. Kerwin now has it. He slides it over to Miles Garver. Garver looking in the middle. One for Tierney, but couldn't exactly get the pass off. Kerwin sends it in deep again. As O'Connor regains possession for the Marauders. He sends it behind for Tasmer. Tasmer, he's pretty big. It's Kennedy. Oh, I thought you got a piece of that one, but apparently it's going to be an icing.
Belmont have sent out a few freshmen in this game so far. They've been experimenting with their players, so I like that, as they're getting more and more skill. Belmont hockey, again, is not the same team we saw last year. Basically, all of their starters either graduating or transferring to private schools. A lot of them continuing their hockey careers there. We have 7:52 left in the second period as we are underway.
Mahoney with it for Arlington as they win the draw. Oh, good stick from Gabe. Gabe looks for a shot, but Sparks plays good recovery defense. Bounds off the boards. Burns almost had an opportunity there. Arlington regains possession, though. William looks to work it out. He leaves it Now Arlington gets it out of the zone. It's Rab, sorry. So now there's a fight in the corner for the puck. Arlington comes out with it, a shot. Save made by Scherer. Courtney. Now Rowan has it for Belmont. Now it's at the point. Will Mahoney with it for Arlington. Looks for a shot. Intercepted. Oh, almost a breakaway chance for Gabe, but he couldn't pull on the pass. Will be an icing.
If Gabe had that chance, I am almost 100% sure that puck's going in the net. He usually is not missing those one-on-one opportunities here. We have 7:04 left in the second period. Again, Belmont has done a great job coming out in this second period with Burns, Courtney, and Humijan getting shots on net, getting the puck to the Arlington side.
Yeah, slowing down, making an attempt to slow down any effort Arlington has, or any momentum, sorry. Shot is blocked from the point by Courtney. Petrillo now has it behind the net for Arlington. Looks out front, couldn't find Patterson. As now Arlington sends it deeper into Belmont's zone. Kerwin fires it off the glass. It's kept in by Deasy, but Kerwin has the puck again. Humijan and Petrillo fight for it. Petrillo does a good work of using his body. Sweeney fires it in deep for Arlington. Now it's Nolan Russell with the puck. Found Patterson in the slot. Patterson couldn't get it on net. Deasy keeps it in for Arlington. Petrillo now couldn't get his pass off. Courtney able to pick his pocket. Now Kerwin, a fight along the boards with Russell, couldn't get it. Petrillo gets it over to Sweeney. Sweeney up for Deasy. Deasy shot was blocked. Ooh, Petrillo with the chance but couldn't hit the net. Russell now has it for Arlington. Now scrum for it in front of Scherer. Russell with the puck. Oh, looks across for Patterson, but nobody home. As now Cam Burns is skating with it. Burns sends it in deep on Deplacido, the goaltender. As now with a chance, Arlington breaking it out. Oh, Drew Beck. Maybe with opportunity, slides at Petrillo. Petrillo shot. Saved me by Scherer. Rebound. No good. Great stop by Oliver Scherer there. As now Will Green has it for Arlington. Now it's the Beck. Ooh, Beck lost it. Green able to regain control. Danucci with a pass for Beck. Drew Beck enters the zone, looks for a shot, whiffs on it. Another one, and it's in front, loose. Didn't go in the net. Green now. Shot. Gloved down by Scherer.
This is amazing, but Oliver Scherer coming in as a backup, handling all these shots. Again, Belmont did a line change a couple of seconds ago. I don't think that was the best time for that, as Arlington almost put one in the net right there, but great job, Oliver Scherer, for handling all that. And with 5:15 left to go in this second period.
Rowan fires it around. No ice as it went off him. Ochi's chasing down Green. He leaves it behind there for O'Connor. O'Connor can't get it out, though. Stuffed up by Fotis. Ochi looks for a shot. It's wide of the net. So now here comes Danucci with Arlington. Dylan Danucci flips it over for Green. O'Connor coming in on the D. Shot. Save made by Scherer.
This is great work by Oliver Scherer, and Coach Foley is seeing this too. He is going to be a great one as in these next 2 years for Belmont, as both teams will sub off all of their players. We have 4:45 left to go in the second period. Again, Belmont done a great job coming back in the second period and being
Puck
more and more
dropped.
aggressive.
Rab has it for Arlington. Ooh, looks to get it out, but can't. Mahoney keeps it in, though. Shot. Scherer uses the paddle to get that one away. Now Belmont regains possession of the puck. It's Matt Howe looking to make a move on Sparks. Almost gets him, but can't. Garver now going to send it in. Belmont's going to regroup and re-enter the zone. Arlington working the puck down in their zone. It's Mahoney with it. Mahoney now skating up the ice. He's got some room and some speed. Oh, he loses it as Rab sends it in. Garver with it for Belmont. Miles Garver fires it long for Howe. Sparks loses it. Sent deep back into the zone there by Marquez for Belmont. as Sparks has it behind the net. Sparks off the boards, looking deep there for Rab. He found him. Mahoney now gets the puck. Will Mahoney sends it in on Sherry, sticks it away. As Kennedy gets pancaked along the boards there. Courtney has it behind the net. He's in a battle for it with Sullivan. Still going for it on both sides. Marquez now being chased down by William. Garver now with it for Belmont. Miles Garver gets around his man. He's going to skate this one up himself. He's going to dump it in off the glass and get a quick breather. Howe in chasing on DePlacido. Well, Belmont now has the puck. It was Howe still going. Doesn't have the puck on his stick. Beats Sparks at the boards. They battle for it. Gabe comes in to help. Gabe makes him spin. Spins back. Looks for Rowan, but Mikey passes off from Gabe. He fires it over to Mikey French. French off the boards for Courtney. Courtney sends it in deep. Creedon now. Or no, sorry, Placido. Oh, that was a good chance. Gabe fighting behind the boards there with Deasy. Is now William of Arlington trying to get it out. He does as Sullivan sends it in deep. William now behind the net. Or sorry, no, that's Dylan Courtney of Arlington. Not to be confused with Tommy Courtney. Nolan Russell now has it. Russell spins, tries to make a pass out front, but it's off the back of the net. Courtney is now. Belmont tries to get it out. Burns and Deasy in a fight for the puck. It's loose. French fires it along the boards. It's caught up by a chip of the ice. As now Courtney tries to get it out for Burns. Burns has it, flips it up, but it's batted down there. That's gonna be called a hand pass on Dylan Sweeney of Arlington. The Ponders are coached by longtime head coach John Missouri. Missouri's son, JP, transferred to Dexter earlier this year. He's doing pretty well for them now.
Not a lot of action in the second period as 0 goals have been scored, but great job by both teams maintaining, especially Belmont coming out of that first period, being a lot more aggressive here in this second. With 1:28 left to go, this period is almost wrapped up.
Off the face-off win from Belmont. Ochi looked for a shot but couldn't find it. Now getting out is Belmont. Russell couldn't find it for Arlington, but now Petrillo has it for them. Cam Petrillo coming in the zone. But he loses it to Kerwin. Oh, but again, off a chip in the ice in that corner. Belmont sends it out. Sweeney. Oh, looked out front, but nobody was home. But now Patterson coming in, Petrillo with it. Petrillo leaves it for Russell. Russell, ooh, looked for Patterson, but couldn't complete the pass. Now at the point with it was O'Connor, whose shot was off the glass. There's a scrum for it behind the net. Russell has it. Looked out front, nobody home. Is now Belmont maybe an opportunity. That was James Lemieux with the puck. As now Petrillo leaves it for Beck as Arlington looks to break back into the zone. Now it's Patterson. Patterson looks on net, doesn't find it. Beck trying to finish it but can't. Ooh, good body there from Garver. Here we go. 5 seconds remaining in the period. Belmont's going to put it on net. And that's going to be all we got for the second period. Score remains 5-0. One more period of play here from the skip, and we will be back with you shortly. All right, folks, we are back here, about to begin the third period of play for this Belmont versus Arlington game. Story of the game, Arlington went up 5-0 in the first period. Remains so after the second, but looking grim for the Marauders here today against their rivals. Arlington carrying a top 10 team in the state. Definitely saying Belmont's schedule definitely been tough, having to play 2 Catholic Conference games against CM and BC High.
Arlington has been controlling this game here, scoring 5 here in the first period. Belmont made a change to goalie in the second, put Oliver Scherer in net. He's been holding up pretty well, hasn't let a single one in yet. Belmont hope to put some in the net in this third period, as we will be underway shortly.
Scherer held up very well there in the second period, facing a ton of shots from a lot of Arlington's better players, but to no avail. As we get ready for puck drop here in the period, face-off was won by Arlington. Mahoney has it for them. He slides it over to Sparks. Now it's DiNucci, loses the pass. Rowan off the boards, Beck intercepts. Belmont ends up with the puck. It's Tommy Courtney fires it in deep. Placido comes out for them. There's a scrum alongst the boards. Burns getting in to help. Burns now being squished by the 6'4" Drew Beck. I'm sorry, that was Tommy. Cam looked for a shot, but went off the roof after the block.
Again, the past games for these two teams. Arlington, amazing win over Pope Francis, 2-1. Nolan Russell scoring that overtime winner. And Belmont had fall to Reading, 5-2. Cam Burns scoring both for Belmont. Cam Burns has been a big part of this Belmont team, and we will hope to see more from him as the season goes on.
Face off one by Arlington. Petrillo with it. Looks for Russell, he found him. Russell now for Vartanarian. Vartanarian shot, and Russell looked to get a tip on it, but could not. Rowan fires it around the net. And now slap. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that's gonna be a goal for Arlington. Dylan Sweeney fired a slap shot, was gonna miss the net, but it went off of Mikey Rowan. He looked like that one hurt, and Scherer never thought it was going in the net, but after the deflection off Rowan, it goes in. So that's a tough goal to see, especially if that's the one that puts you down 6-0. But it's a goal there from Arlington.
Not a goal Belmont wants to see. Mikey Rowan really disappointed.
Nothing he can do about that one.
That was unlucky. Wrong place, wrong time.
Arlington's goals earlier in the game came from Casey Eunice, Drew Beck, Will Griebel, Cam Petrillo, and Armin Vartanarian. As now they enter the zone. Ooh, good passing out front. Couldn't get anything off. Scherer made a save. Sweeney now with it, coming off his quote-unquote goal. Deasy now looking to fire. It's blocked up there by William, and Belmont's now getting it out. With some speed is Gallagher. Ooh, Ochi almost off sides. But Belmont couldn't get anything out of the fast break. Deasy now with it. As now it's William. Eunice. It's fired in deep again for Arlington, that time by Griebel. Ooh, into the zone hard there is Vartanarian. As now they scrum forward along the boards. Now with it is Patterson. Patterson getting wide, looks for a shot wide of the net. O'Connor with it at the point, sends it back down for Patterson. Patterson shot, ooh, misses the net. Rab had it for Arlington. Shot from Griebel misses. As Belmont gets it out, that's going to be an icing.
Things are slowly getting out of reach for Belmont, and as we see, the clock will continue to run even during the off times. Belmont, they have a great squad, but the opponents they face are really, really difficult. Great job by them, though, handling all this pressure. Arlington 6, Belmont 0, 12 minutes left to go here in this third.
Arlington wins the face-off. Rab loses it to Iannelli, but O'Connor recalls it for Arlington. He slides it over to Griebel. Griebel and Eunice didn't see them at all in the second period. As now Arlington in the zone. I remember playing for Coach Missouri. He was not afraid to sit you, so maybe they did or said something that he didn't like. As now Belmont has a chance in their zone out front. Iannelli looks for Tierney, but nobody home. Just fighting for it down in the Arlington zone. Now Patterson looks to work it to O'Connor. Doesn't really find it. O'Connor. Stretch pass for Fecto. Charlie Fecto. Still with it. Let Patterson back to Fecto. Doesn't really get anything off there. Now it's in the Belmont zone. Keeping it is Mahoney. Oh, but Brodigan now. Joey Brodigan skating up with it. Fires it deep into their zone. Oh! Oh, almost a good chance for Brendan Courtney there. But Arlington with the good defense to stop that from happening. Garver now carrying it in. Garver looked to make a nice pass, but the net got in the way. Because now Mahoney stretch passes to Kennedy. And he flips it up, looking long for Courtney, but couldn't really get it to him. Dylan Courtney fires it behind the net. As now Garver has it for Belmont. Garver looks up, doesn't get anything off, and that's going to be an icing.
Both teams subbing in all the remaining players who haven't played this game, give them a chance to show what they can do in this game. Looks like almost everyone for Belmont has been on the ice so far except third string goalie Calvin Rossi, number 25. And looks the same for Arlington, as we'll be underway with 9:45 left to go here in this third.
And counting, the clock is running. Face off. Belmont got it. Lemieux looks to get it off the boards, but does not. Mahoney fires it back in deep. Courtney fights for it along the boards. Not Tommy, Dylan Courtney is trying to find something. Puck gets out. Dylan Courtney has it. He goes behind the net where he meets French. Rowan able to get it out from Belmont. Courtney fires it the length of the ice for yet another icing.
Yeah, things are about out of reach for Belmont here. This is not what Belmont hoped as they continue their schedule forward. Arlington will, I'm assuming, will go up number 5 in the state rankings as they will fall to 5-2 with a victory in this game. Belmont hanging on to a tough season, hoping for playoff contention, but they have to start winning games in order to get there. So
Gabe gets it off the glass, but Arlington gets it back in pretty quickly. Barmack tries to get it out for Belmont. He does. Courtney chasing down. Tommy Courtney now has it. Ooh, runs into Danucci. Gets the pass off to Gabe. Maybe a chance for Belmont. Gabe's shot, blocked it away. Courtney gets it to Gabe. Gabe, another shot on net. That one was wide. Garver pinches down low. Now Courtney has it. He tries for Burns, but can't find him. Drew Beck gains control. It's off the boards, looking to stretch it there for Sullivan, but can't. Sullivan takes a tumble. As Garver flips it into the zone of Arlington. Now with it is Sweeney. Sweeney looks long, but Gabe intercepts. Gabe Kunja now. Another shot, blocked away by DePlacido. Is now fighting for the puck still. Sullivan is able to kind of flip it up. As now it's along the boards. There's a fight for it. It's sent into the Belmont zone. Courtney has it now. Courtney now skating with the puck. Gets stonewalled by Charlie Fecto at the red line. Charlie Fecto looked in the middle, couldn't find anybody. He's now with it. Belmont maybe with an opportunity. But Gabe Kumjian, he hit the paddle of DePlacido on that shot. Now it's up to the point. Shot blocked by Fecto. Oh, that one hurt him, but it was a good block. He blocked Marquez's shot. Marquez now. Is now Arlington looking to get it out of their zone. They do. Patterson. Offsides. So that will bring a stop to the play, but not the clock. Clock continues to run.
Love Belmont still continuing fighting to the end. That is a great mentality to have there. We have around 6 minutes left in this third period. Belmont will go on to face Woburn this Saturday, 1 p.m. That'll be a great matchup. Last game they played was last year in January. I'm assuming it was 5-0 in favor of Belmont. We'll see what happens there this Saturday.
Pucks once again sent in deep by Belmont. Mahoney slides it over to Sparks. Or no, that wasn't Sparks. That was Deasy. He gets it deep into Belmont zone. They try to get at it now. Awte. Oh, gets his pocket picked by William. Oh, with his Eunice. Oh, Eunice loses the puck. Maybe a chance. DePlacido comes out. Oh, it's off of Belmont. Oh, DePlacido pass was off a body with left an open net, but they couldn't get possession now. Eunice with the puck. Shot on Scherer. Save is made. Rebound. Scherer covers it up.
Don't usually see that from goalies, them coming out that far while the puck is being really chased closely. That was unlucky for Belmont as they had an opportunity to put one there in the net. Great job by both teams so far, hanging in with 4:55 left to go in this third period.
Puck's dropped. Kennedy looks out front, can't find anyone. Belmont now looks to get it out. They do. Iannelli gonna chip it in deep through some traffic. Ooh, Tasmer with it for Arlington. Ooh. Now Arlington is still with it in their zone. It's along the board, skating now for it. But they can't get it. Kennedy comes back in. Ooh, can't find that one. Here comes Belmont. Nick Iannelli gets it poked away. Is now Barmack has it for Belmont. How? Oh, we can't get it out. Is now Arlington with an opportunity. Shots wide of the net. Fecto with it in the corner for them. Oh, he gets hit pretty hard there by Howe. Now Barmack with it. Iannelli trying to break it out. Can't. Sweeney sent it deep in. Now Howe with it. Trying to send it deep but can't. Tasmer has it. Big fella. Sends it in deep. Off of Scherer. 3:30 remaining. Oh, maybe a chance now for Iannelli. Iannelli looks to take the shot, but a stick in the way from Jack O'Connor of Arlington. Eunice now recovers it for Arlington. Now they have it. Sent in deep. And Scherer's just going to put a glove on it.
And there it is, number 25, Calvin Rossi getting a chance as a freshman. Love to see it. He was on JV and
great performance from Oliver Scherer coming in after a very, very tough first period.
Getting rounds of applause by both teams, both parents.
Only goal he really let in was definitely
unlucky.
I consider, lucky, soft, whatever you want to say. As now Arlington maybe trying to get a shot. They can't get a shot. It's sent back in deep by Griebel. Is now Mikey Rowan with it behind the net for Belmont. He slides it to Courtney. Courtney looks to chip it over to Gabe. Can't really find him. Eunice now has it. He's going to chip it in deep to the Belmont zone. Is now with it. Belmont again. Courtney looking to break it out to Gabe. Passes a little high. O'Connor now has it for Arlington. Eunice loses it to Gabe. But Arlington now still has it. Griebel off the boards, looking to get it out. Arlington does. Now Rowan recovers. Now with it is Reuben William. O'Connor now back to Griebel. Griebel fires it long. It's going to be tipped in by Arlington there. Dylan Courtney. Now Courtney and Marquez fight for it. is now Marquez. Slides it along there for Rowan. Mikey Rowan skating with the puck. Looking to maybe do it himself, but can't keep it all the way. Now Burns going to fire it in. Rowan has to tag up. Oh, almost Belmont was able to keep it in. Kerwin now comes up for it. Tries to chip it off the boards. Can't really get all of it there. O'Connor now has it. 45 seconds left in the game. William. Now Arlington enters the zone. Sends it in deep. Kerwin now chasing William with the puck. 30 seconds left now. Courtney with it, trying to break it out. He gets it over to Burns. Burns looking up, finds Gabe. Gabe's just gonna send it in deep onto Placido. 15 seconds now left. O'Connor's gonna just hold it. Looking to get out there. He's now gonna get chased. Sends it long. It's gonna be nothing, and the refs are gonna call on ice, and that is gonna put an end to this one here, folks. Final score of the game, Arlington Spy Ponders with 6, and the Belmont Marauders with 0 in a tough game for Belmont. That's going to be all we have here today from the Skip, folks. I've been Jed Murphy.
I'm Ishaan Awte.
And thank you for tuning in to this Belmont Media Center production of Belmont High Hockey. Thank you and good night.